and welcome back to my series on making an MP3 player in Java. Today I'm going to make a button to refresh all of our songs, so if we change something or add a new song, then we can refresh the song selection panel so that we can see the new songs or the changes. So what I'm going to do is, obviously we want to create a new J button we want to create it right here below our music open music folder. And as you can see in between videos, I just renamed the MP3s to be shorter than they were because they were extremely long. So yeah, I just renamed these, so that's why those are different. In the last video we actually added this right here, and we did that right here. So we iterated over each file in our music files, array here, which is an array of files, and for each one we added a J panel and a J label within that panel, the J label being of the song name without the .mp3, and yeah, so that's what we did last time. And so now I want to create a new button here, but before I do that, I want to make a method that has this so that we can call, so that in the new button we can call a method to remove all the files and then add all the files again. So to do that, I'm actually, before I move these to a new method, I'm actually gonna transfer a whole bunch of these variables up here so that we can use them in the method. So what we're going to want to transfer are probably these, our panels, and we have to make these static so that we can call them within our public static void main. So let's go ahead and do that. Like that. And I want to move these up here as well. So I'm going to move them right here because we're going to want to use these. Alrighty, so now I'm going, oh, did I make them static? Nope, I did not, so let me do that. Now I'm going to create a new method with this. So I'm just going to do Control X here to copy and remove this. And then I'm going to create a new method. So public void, or public static void. And I'm going to call it add songs. I'm just going to paste this. Okay, so this is what adds our songs, and now I want to call it back down here where it was. So add songs, there we go. And, okay, so now I want to add the button to actually do this. So I'm going to make, since I want to add something below this music folder here, this open music folder button, I'm going to make a grid layout with 2 rows and 1 column. So I'm going to do that right now. So file manager panel, which is the panel that these are in on the right side, dot set layout, new grid layout, and then I'm going to have 2 rows and 1 column. Alrighty. So now I'm going to create a new J button here for our file manager panel. So J button, refresh songs, or let's call it refresh music button. Refresh song list button equals new J button, refresh song list. Okay, so this is going to have a title of refresh song list, and I'm not even going to add an action listener for this yet. I'm just going to add it so that we can see it. So file manager panel to add refresh song list button. Okay, so there we go. Now it has our refresh song list button. Alright, so now I'm going to add an action listener. So refresh song button, or song list button, dot add action listener, new action listener, and we want, in here we want at override and then public void action performed action event E. So every time we click the button, this is going to do something. And I'm going to write refresh songs, a refresh song list. I actually do not have this as a method yet, but I will add it real soon here. So let's see. Oh, I spelled action listener wrong. So there we go. Alrighty. There we go. I'm going to add a method. So public static void add a refresh song list. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do song selection panel, which is what we're adding everything into, .remove all. So this is going to remove everything from it. Then we are going to add songs like that. And then to refresh everything, we're going to do revalidate and then repaint. Alright. The problem with this, though, is that even though we're removing everything and then we're re-adding it, because our file list doesn't change every time, we're actually not even... the names of everything are going to be the exact same. Whereas if we rename a file or anything, or add a new file or anything like that, we want it to change because, you know, we're adding something new and we want our panel to reflect that. So I'm actually, because this right here is not changing, our array of files. So I'm going to, in here, I'm going to refresh our our music files array here. So we did music folder directory.list files. I'm literally just going to copy this, or I'm just going to copy this part right here, and then I am going to paste it so that we refresh our list of files here. So now if I launch this, oh, forgot something. So we have this right here. Oh wait, no, we did call it. Yeah, we called it right here. So now if I run this, and then I say open our music folder to show all of our music right here. Here's our music. If I rename one of the files, let's just call it Bangala. Let's add a whole bunch of A's and refresh song list. Okay, that's there we go. As you can see, we have refreshed everything here. So if I open it again and I rename cinematic, refresh, there we go. Alright, this is interesting because we're actually having to click this twice to do it. So add songs here. You know what? I think we might have to refresh everything here as well. Let's try. So open music folder. Let's rename this back to normal. There we go. Alright, so now every single time we change something, like let's go ahead and change this back to Bangala, and then refresh our song list. There we go. It has refreshed the name. So we can, even if we, like, say, delete, so let me cut this. So even if we delete something here, and then go back here. Oh, interesting. Did we actually even delete this? Oh, we can't, because we actually, I think it's because it's in use. So if we close this and then cut it, here, let's copy and then delete. Yes. If we run this, okay, let's actually paste it here. Let's see if it allows us to. Okay, yeah. So it won't allow us to because this is already running here. That's fine. So, yeah, we've completed this for what we want to do now. This is absolutely perfect. All right, I'm going to close this, and I'm going to paste this here. Okay, well, I'll get this back. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!